Good morning, Turtle Club. It is 7, 8, 8:30, something like that. 8:28 a.m. according to my phone, which means we are here on the couch again. It's been a bit of a... Oh, I've got some echo going on there. Let's turn the volume down there. Got to have the phone going on so we can see the chat. Let's go ahead and top that out of live... Top chat over to live chat. Curling is some Yonder this morning. Wonderful game as we... Wait. So, okay, we were on our way to drop off this carpenter quest, and I don't even know. Oh, we got a new haircut though. That's kind of neat. But we had made it all the way up here in the dark, maybe, or something. Does it just start it? Nah, this game can't be that kind of low budget. Where it just starts you the next day when you reload your game. It might be though. Wow, that's all. That's where we're trying to get to. Just parachute all the way out. So if you are familiar with the channel and you're used to things like face cam and all sorts of decorative stuff over the screen, for this particular stream series, we're eschewing that. Monday through Thursday morning, we're going back to our streaming roots. We're going back to the way things used to be when it was just a dude on the couch playing video games. And you all were just there making it a channel. And this game is really amazing. I don't know what that ore was. I don't know what half these ores are. But we're going to definitely knock them around a bit. We're going to turn this quest in. And then we're going to go to trying to build up our farm. We need to get some foxes on one farm. And Digrat mentioned that we probably need to get some fabbits for eggs. Here is the quest lady. Mastered the arts of carpenter. Okay. We're gonna learn, we're gonna get our badge. And we're gonna get our master clothing. Oh, we can make the garden plot now. That's good. Not sure what a lamppost would be used for. A wood planter box. Shepherd's brachia. Shepherd's smock. Tree plot. Some of the stuff we couldn't make. Wooden arch. Now this is going to be good. The wooden arch I think is made for used for some bridges. So we definitely get some advantage there. So first things first, let's go over to our patches. And this is our novice badge, which we're going to unequip. And we're going to put on our master badge. So we got our 2 master badges. We're doing pretty good. I mean, there's cooking, carpentry, we've mastered both of those. We have constructor, tinkerer, brewer, and tailor. And we only get 4 patch slots. So we're going to have to really choose one of these slots that we want to use for, and again, it's just decorative. I mean, it's not like make or break anything. But it is important to have that there. Alright, so we got that. Befriend an animal and bring it to the Sage Stone. That was, in fact, a quest we were on. But what's this? That is something that we can go explore. And I would presume we've already gone up this hill kind of toward it, because I'm, shiny object squirrel syndrome. We find something and all of a sudden our attention goes the other direction. And we have discovered that we must. Bahamut! Hey, Baha! Good morning to you. How are things out there? I believe Texas is where you're from. If I remember right, you and Baha were out there. some more of that. Meander our way up so we can kind of hook back toward. And, it's another farm. Well, now. It's going to take all of our vines? Oh my gosh. I guess we do that? Yep, Texas. That's pretty cool. I'm from Oklahoma originally, but I'm not a Sooners fan. So I don't know if that matters to you 100%, but I find that being from Oklahoma and anyone that I meet from Texas, if I start off with telling them that, we usually have a much better time. This game is called Yonder. It's on Nintendo Switch, and the best way I've learned how to describe it is imagine if Animal Crossing and Breath of the Wild decided to adopt a child together. It's very open world like Animal Crossing. It's got a fairly huge map, or like Breath of the Wild, fairly huge map considering, but it's all mission and quest based. Very, very laid back, chilled game. And you wind up farming, so it's kind of like Stardew Valley in a way, but you don't have the annoying clock thing going on. Which is one of the things that my wife Digrat really loved about it, is when it gets dark out, as you can tell it's getting dark here right now, the game's not over. Ballin would like this. I bet she would. I really do. My wife was super ecstatic about it, and because it's on the Switch and we have a new Elgato in the living room with a computer for streaming in the living room, with a lower stream setup kind of thing going on, it's a lot easier for me just to jump in and play a jump in, jump out game kind of like this. Chadley, good morning to you. Alright, so we got this farm here, and we had to use all of our vines to get it, which really kind of hurts. Oh, there's some murk over here. That's the other thing on this Baja, is that there's this stuff called the murk. It's where the world's been corrupted. So kind of more like Breath of the Wild-ish, to where you have to go through and clean stuff up. But it's a lot easier to clean it up. And there's a pretty cool storyline from what I've gathered so far. And there's like little leather-bound, dilapidated journals that you can occasionally find in little ruin spots like that, which kind of tell you what the story is about. And Turtle Club, if you don't know who Baja or Chadley are, they are both streamers. Baja streams with his wife, Bala, and they do family-friendly and non-family-friendly. They have a family-friendly channel on YouTube, and they have a more mature-themed channel on Twitch, just like Chadley has. Chadley is family-friendly on YouTube and non-family-friendly on Twitch as well. And when I say family-friendly and non-family-friendly, the family-friendly kind of self-explanatory, but non-family-friendly, it doesn't get really raunch. So they're definitely worth checking out if you don't mind a little bit of mature humor. And I think last time that Chadley was on his mature channel, he was doing Metal Gear. But I've slept a lot since the last time I knew that, so that may have changed. Alright, and this is... It's not that bad of a chasm, so I could probably jump down there and be okay. This is places that I've explored. Ooh, there's a pathway there. I feel like I must explore this pathway further. Celeste, okay. I know Baja was playing Celeste, but you're playing it also. I've got Celeste, I just don't have time to play all the games. I want to. I want to play all the games. Oh, please let me clear this chasm. I don't want to drown. Keo, good morning to you. All right. Oh, there's the squambles. So these things are like half beaver, half squirrel, and they eat wood. And they are not pleasant to lead back to the farm. I think Diggerat took like 40 minutes to get one to her farm once. So we're going to have to come up with a plan other than staring at it. Alright, so these foxes... We really need... Oh, there's some vines finally. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. I saw you play Celeste, Baja, and I mean a lot of respect to you because you made a lot of the stuff you were doing seem very effortlessly. To give you an idea how good I am at platformers, I was playing Mario Maker 2 on the story mode on Monday, and I died on level 6, I think it was. So an hour seems really good for anybody to beat it. I know some speedrunners have been insane on it, but I kind of feel like it might take many hours for me. But like, when I watch Chadley play Mario Maker 2, he does some insane stuff that I'm like, I get mentally in my head how the mechanics on that would work, but I don't think these fingers are quite up to that task yet. Ooh, I don't even know what we got out of that one. That was a different color. See, inquiring minds need to know how long it took you for your first playthrough. That might be something that I wind up doing on Unshelled to get an idea of, because oh, those are some fabbits over there? Or no, it's not a fabbit. Okay, that's a rock and a fox combined, okay. Oh, some more merc. We're getting some pretty good merc spots. And we're not getting capped on our sprites yet, so that's good. We're making our way over. Oh, we got 3 more merc spots over in this area. And there's some more. Oh, that's more important than anything else we got over here is these vines. No idea how long it took you to get it. Okay, that tells me what I need to know. So it would definitely be a rip-roaring good time, but it would be a lengthy one for me. But I definitely want to play it. I've got like, I probably need to bring back the queue, which was an old series I did to like burn through my Steam queue, because I have like 7 or 8 games that are all piling up. Stuff that I need to play or want to play, or I've got like 2 or 3 games that I'm supposed to have a review done sometime soon too. This doesn't look like I'm gonna die at all, right? I'm quite drowned. Oh, 30-ish hours. Okay. That's a considerable amount of time, but not too bad. I consider anything like under 50 hours in total for 100% completion to be fairly short. Like this game I'm playing right now, I know like at a leisurely pace, which is kind of how we play games like this, right? But at a leisurely pace, it shouldn't take more than about 50 hours to 100%, and we're not really aiming to 100% this one. So, a fluff cub. That's some. Oh, we don't have the food that it wants either. You can tell. Oh, all right. So that's a penguin. I wonder if we can trap the penguin. And speaking of traps, do we have any of them? We do have a trap marked over here. So. Keo, I don't at the moment. I did reach out to Orange Juice to ask him what he was thinking about, because he was pretty disappointed that he missed Free For All Friday last Friday. And it seemed kind of relevant, and I feel really bad because I've got like this whole entire really huge working plan that's just waiting for me to be able to finish a couple things up. But the scavenger hunt, prizes and stuff, plus the Free For All Friday, plus the March Madness thing, it's all going to kind of tie together. And I figured, since it's, he's been waiting very patiently for his March Madness prize. Here we are in October, and he's waiting for a prize from, March. A clay pot. I guess I now have a pot to do stuff with. But I figured we'd get his opinion on it, because he's been very patient on that. And now that life is settling down, I can finally get back to all the fun extraneous stuff that we used to be able to do quite consistently. That looked like a tree thing until I got to it, and then it stopped looking like a tree thing. Alright. Oh, is this a sage stone? It sure as not is. Show me your kindness. I have no clue what the quest even was. I do know that there was like a treasure chest somewhere around here, though. I saw it, I thought. Maybe not. Huh. But I was thinking about doing Overwatch, but with the latest Blizzard news, I'm really not feeling that. Unfortunately, Blizzard has made a very large political decision lately, and so any Blizzard game, streaming it is pretty much filled with politics at the moment. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, Google will be your friend. We try not to discuss politics on here. A frost fox. Interesting. And some more murk. Oh. Excuse me. Trying to clear out the murk. So many just bibs and bobs and ombre shampoo. I don't know. You had to leave right back to Wisconsin on Monday. Oh wow, that was rather abrupt. Sorry to hear that, man. Oh, I thought that was in the treasure chest. There's some. Oh, I do hear a cat though. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. There it is. It's on top of the rock there, guys. So many things to collect. So little time. And that's just a little bitty baby penguin, so we'll leave it alone. Even though I thought I might be able to trap it. Oh, that's a really bad camera angle. Oh, did we get it? Oh, we got on it. Okay. That's a snowing longtail. Okay, interesting. 8 more cats in this zone to go. Alright, it's not too bad. Oh, there's a constellation over there too. I like how you can see the breath effect. But I also like the fact... Oh, another cat. Wow. That's all that was over here with the cat, though. Not that I'm super disappointed, just mildly disappointed. And there's definitely not a whole lot of resources over here. Well, that's not a bad gig. House sitting's always kind of fun. Especially depending upon who you're house sitting for. What? That's unusually looking. Okay. Like the last couple people that I've house sat for were like, just help yourself to whatever. This is interesting. Ingle Nook. Okay. There's like bridges and steam. I bet you this is where the tinkerers people are. Wait, what? I can fish them all the way over there. That's not too bad. Here's a quest. Oh, wait. Person to talk to. Who the colorful? Maker of fireworks and dyes. Oh, Brewers Guild. Well, yes. Sealing flour and blueberries. So we need blueberries. So we need to go over this way. Trader person. You have blueberries. All right. That's a rather expensive blueberry. Yo. We need vines, so let's grab all the vines that he's got too. Does he have glue? He's got glue also. Just one, but that's still more than plenty. Alright, backpack. And we didn't sort our stuff before we got into this. That's okay. We need 240 IKM. Good morning. Turn that down. Alright, fodder. The equivalent of currency here for the most part. Alright, old dude, where you at? Back up here. Take this clay pit, pot, and recipes for blue dye and the brewer's kit. Come back when you've made blue dye. Okay. Crafting. We have all the makings for blue dye. We will make some blue dye. Oh, he wants us to make 2 blue dyes. Well, ain't that interesting. Alright, there we go. light a blue firework. So we just got the recipe for blue firework, but if you guys remember, we actually picked up a blue firework. So we're gonna kind of cheese this a little. Hit B, hit R, trigger. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Look at that. Boom. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Do we... Alright, so it despawns. Alright. So we get the novice badge. Let's go ahead and put our novice badge on. It looks like a little barrel. That's safe. I know, right? Explosives in the middle of a steampunk town? That's gonna be all sorts of just not good. Yellow dye, black dyes, red fireworks. I guess we can kind of speed it up by just going over here and see what else we can make. Oh, we can make we can make shampoos. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So that's probably the first guild that you'll want to get to, Keo, is the Brewers Guild. Hey there, Wayfarer. I so need help growing a beard. Ghost fish stew to grow a beard. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so well, now that's not weird at all. Huh. This is definitely a town full of people that are not 100% all there. Need your blue hair, yeah. Hey, it's Fluff. Okay. Alright, so we got one more piece of the puzzle quest all finished. Alright. And, you know, just in case. Wow, this guy actually, now I'm looking at him without having, you know, the quest looming overhead. He says a lot of good stuff. Including some water? Water requires vines, and it's kind of one of our choke points involving blue. So maybe we can find a favorable trade? There's some fodder. We have... Oh, here's some more fodder. Here we go. So we'll trade you 4 out of this pile, and 50 out of there. Huh. So we need to find a freshwater source to be able to fish for a ghost fish. And it looks like, for the most part, is this quest like... Oh wow, there's where the freshwater sources are. It's just right on the map. Go this way, Mag. You will find freshwater. Why, thank you, game. It looks like we kind of go up this hill, which is sort of what we were wanting to do anyways. Wait, we're on fireworks. We don't want to be on... Wait. We want to pick up the fireworks. Okay. I do like the fact that the fireworks are basically like a mortar cannon. There's part of me that is equally pleased and excited about that. Like, here you go. Here's a bottle rocket. It's not exactly a bottle rocket. You put it inside a huge, giant explosive device. Oh, here's some Merc. 11 out of 11. Oh, wow. Speaking of hair colors, Psyche K. Oh, the disastrous life of Psyche K is amazing. I've watched the whole entire everything on Netflix for it. It's the only thing that I'm disappointed with Psyche K is if I had to say, is this about the thaw? Is that what's about to happen? Because we're about to. Oh, I gotta get out of this. This is about to become a something that's wet in like a few seconds. All right. Oh, thank you, Baha. Thank you. Really appreciate that, man. And hopefully, you know, we're doing what we can to get ready for PAX South. I would love to see you guys out there. We're up to 215 flat. A buddy of mine got paid today and dropped some more money. Could not stand the change on there, so that's our goal. That's our goal, is to go to PAX South and meet everybody. Alright, so it's now officially spring. I was 99% certain that that was going to be water, but it's not. Okay. So maybe we need to leave the area a bit. Alienated was here. A different friend, Keo. Good morning, Sally. That is a little worrisome. Like I say, you know, a friend of mine got paid and dropped money on the stream, and you immediately think about Alienated. Which, you know, that's kind of double-edged. Alienated is one of my real close good friends, but I do have a couple more. Oh, we don't have enough sprites for this Merc. Oh. Well, now. And what is that? I believe Digrat said those are Gurpakas. Like Gur as in growl. Oh, just a second. Turtle Club. Oh, you're just used to Alienated. No worries on that. No worries on that. All right. Had to take a drink real quick. I don't know if I've told you guys about this or not, but there's a drink that I'm fairly addicted to right now. It's a cherry vanilla water. It tastes like cream soda, and it's zero, or if not zero, very low calorie. It's okay. It's 0 calories per serving, but the whole entire bottle is 10 calories. So it's one of those that it's not 100%. Shadow! Good morning, Shadow. Glad to see you today. We are coming through and knocking some stuff out. It is very delicious, and the fact it tastes like cream soda and is extremely low in the calorie department makes me extremely happy, because I like good food. I like rich food. I like, you know, food that's probably not good for me, but it's food. And if I'm getting calories in, and they're not healthy calories, at the very least I want it to be a pleasant experience. And in my opinion, whoa, we have glitter. Looked around for some of my friends, but then I found this spot and slept for a bit. Sate. However, it looks like it all worked out because you found my friends for me. I am slightly disappointed that there was no pun involved. But there is a new sprite, so we can go and clear that other merc. Where's that merc at now? Okay, the merc's the other direction, I think, but what if it were over here? Oh, I thought that was like a frozen waterfall for a second. I was like, this is going to be amazing looking. Oh, there's a book. There we go. Here we go. It's the remains of a worn diary. Oh, I like pineapple. It's one of the most delicious flavors in the world, but I'm allergic to it. So it's one of those really horrible things that it's one of those things that I just have to deal with in life. I enjoy pineapple and raspberry, and neither enjoy me, so they tend to attack me pretty hard. Alright, let's... Okay. Did I just make 3 rights, which is a circle, right? 12 out of 8 sprites, so definitely not the mirror. Yeah, I love... Oh, cute little cat on its back. Love pineapple. Hey, Bala! How's it going? We just was hanging out with Baja for a bit. Our morning's going pretty fantastic at the moment. Playing some Yonder on Switch. And it is, oh, what is, whoa, that's impressive looking. That's like an icy, crystally porcupine looking thing. Where's my whacking stick at though? There we go. Call me, you're playing this again. Yes. Yes, it is one of those games that I really, really dig it for coming home from work and playing. After putting in like a 10, 11, almost 12-hour shift some mornings. Because it requires very little brain cells. And that may be because it's targeted toward younger kids. It's rated E for everyone. And, or it just may be just because it's just a nice, chill, kind of laid-back game. I think that was the Merc. We're going to have to pull our map up, see if there's... Oh, no, maybe that's the Merc that we needed. Maybe that's the Merc that we kind of got stuck with. Y'all, y'all's a southern term. It's also kind of Midwestern. Like I was telling Baja, I'm from Oklahoma, but I'm not a Sooners fan. But we use y'all a lot out in Oklahoma. Yeah, Bala's a Texan, so she definitely uses y'all a lot more than I do. But she also has to put up with a lot more hotter weather than I used to have to put up in Oklahoma, so it's kind of a trade-off. It gets pretty warm in Texas. 12 out of 12. Alright. 4 more Merc spots to go. It's not too bad. And only 15 more trees. A Laura seed. That's a Gurpeka. cold front shows up tomorrow. That'll put you down probably in the 70s, maybe. I'm not quite sure how hot it is in Texas right now. I know Oklahoma, it's been fairly warm. Let's see. Oh, I took the Oklahoma thing out of my weather map. Since I got family in Oklahoma, I tend to keep up with the weather there as well. But there's so many thunderstorms going on in Oklahoma. I had to go like, Mom, bro, sis, I love you, but we're gonna turn off the weather alert radio for Oklahoma for a bit. Scotland. Oh wow. That's interesting. That is definitely a place I've wanted to visit sometime in my life. My family on my father's side is of Scotch-Irish ancestry. So lowlands and highlands both. Whoa, that's pretty abrupt and jarring. There's a texture seam. Yeah, 96 to 72. Yeah, like I was thinking it would get you down in the 70s maybe. And that's it's October, it's fall, or as we say in the Midwest, it's second summer. And you would think it shouldn't be anywhere near that hot, but it's that hot. Need to see what we can do to get over that way. But that's definitely a good thing when cold fronts come through there. Let's see here. All these question marks around me, and I'm in a chasm. I can't get out. Typically during the summer, don't even open your blinds to keep the house as cool as possible. Yeah, I don't miss that. I do not miss that about Oklahoma at all. You wind up, having heat advisories, and people are like, well, how hot does it get over there? I'm like, well, heat index is really where it's at. Though the big advantage, though, is there's, parts of Texas, a large portion of it, the Gulf area, it's on the ocean, so that kind of helps cool it off. Like the Galveston area. Let's see. Whoa, wait. Is this some kind of... Oh, wait, this is the farm we bought, isn't it? That's our farm. Okay. So... There's like nothing over here to tame, though. Oh my goodness. Well, that's awesome. I've been to a few music festivals. I was fortunate enough to go to the Beale Street Music Festival with my father and mom, brother, and sister. And that was a blast. It was the set list, the musicians that were there. I got to see Primus and Evanescence, live in concert, Florence and the Machine. So many names that I really can't recall at the moment. It's always good to have that kind of Oh, here we go. What do we got here? Gurpacus have accents. Well, that's fine, but we don't have anything that Gurpacus want to eat yet, do we? No, they're still trying to run away from us. Oh, only 11 sprites. We're about to run out of trees. We're out of tree seeds. Well, we're out of basic tree seeds, which means we're basically out of tree seeds. Okay. So is this kind of like off route? Is that what I'm getting here? Maybe? Maybe not. So there's Gurpacus up the mountain. So we need to bring them into our farm. Yeah, absolutely amazing air conditioning, but if the AC goes out, you automatically know it. That's one of those things. Like a guy that I work with out here in Atlanta, it's like in the 60s and 70s here lately, and his air conditioning apparently like broke down on Friday, and they just discovered that it was like busted on like Saturday, Sunday. All right, before, oh goodness, way too chill and relaxed stream today, Sally. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good day. Hope everything went good for you yesterday. Really do. Alright. Bust up those blocks. Oh, it's a little... Is this the carpenter town? It sure is. We have made the proverbial 4 left at this point. Oh my gosh. He sells a lot of... Oh! Hello. There's all the glue in the world that we need forever and ever and ever. Let's buy these tiles because it's what we do. We can sell him all that fodder. Do we have any other fodders? Oh wait, that's a large animal pen, okay. Here's some more fodder. Do math, sell them 4, okay. Except for a test, you guess that. Okay, well that's good. You got some forward momentum going, Sally. That's always a plus. I'm crafting midair. All right. All right. So. Let's back out of that for a second. Let's see. This farm here is Sunderwood. Okay. That one is Dapplewood. That's Southfield. So I think Hearthwind is where the Fabbits are. So let's go to Hearthwind. Nothing worse than having to shovel snow in the morning. Shoveling snow is definitely not something that I'm keen on myself. We have such a poor environment there. Okay. Oklahoma, we didn't have to shovel much snow. We would get really bad ice storms though, so you'd have to like break the ice and sweep it off. Not exactly what you'd call for the faint of heart, but definitely no bueno. My backpack is full. Okay. So first thing we do is we hit the sort button, and then we see if we can pick stuff up. Nope. Okay. Well now. Sticks. Those take vines. We're not going to make them. Barely can fit our mini in the garage. Oh, yeah. Living downtown. Yeah. Um, that's a nice place you live at. I live in a pretty decent place in Atlanta. Like everything is about 20 minutes away, but the traffic makes everything about 20 minutes away. All right, so let's make some glue, which will free up a little bit of space. And the item we were trying to pick up has already went away. Since time doesn't have a huge impact in this game, one of the weird things about it is that time marches on when you got the game paused a little. Alright, we're going to put down the big animal pin, rotate it, drop it. Alright, and we're going to back out, go to crafting. Alright, so we need, for the food pins, a plank. We gotta go get planks. Alright. We're in the cooking area. Well, we may just have to have some upset fabbits for a second. Does all the driving for work, yeah. Went to eat, got coffee, picked up mini Baja from school. Still, no. Oh, Keo. I would make a snow fort. I ain't proud. I'd make a really good snow fort. It'd be like an igloo kind of thing with like parapets and stuff, but it'd still be a snow fort. But yeah, being able to walk everywhere would be kind of cool. In Oklahoma City, I used to have a 7-minute walk from my front door to my desk. I do miss that quite considerably. Meanwhile, I had a 47-minute drive to work yesterday. Make a blanket for it. That works. Yeah, the Braves, since I live near Brave Stadium, they were playing baseball with the Cardinals, because that's the sport that the Braves play, not because it's a sport they apparently are especially good at, because they lost 13-1 yesterday. But they did play the Cardinals, and I was hoping that it would be a good game and not a one-sided, lopsided match like that, because that means that the traffic wasn't going to let out for a while. But lo and behold, they were losing 13-1 in the 5th inning. So when I started going to work, everybody was out. And it was just a sea of red tail lights. It took me, gosh, it's about a quarter mile to the highway from my apartment. And it took, where are all the fabbits at? Spring, there should be lots of fabbits out here. But yeah, it took me 25 minutes, give or take, to travel a quarter mile to the highway. Wow. See, that happened one time in Oklahoma. The little town I grew up in, we had enough snow to make snow forts and to make like tunnels and stuff, and it was amazing. It was amazing. You know, traffic's pretty bad. Like I know it's basically Los Angeles is like the worst, followed by New York City, and then depending upon the sports season, it's either Atlanta or Houston. And it's because all three of the or four of the cities have international airports, which is pretty much the reason why we have just really bad traffic in those areas. We have just a lot of people coming in and out of the cities. But like during football season, Houston and is just horrible because all the traffic going to Dallas. And during baseball season, it's like Georgia. It's just really bad. A week and a half. Oh, wow. See, snow lasting for more than like a day is kind of foreign to me. Because even if we got like a foot and a half in Oklahoma, we still would have it mostly melted off in very short time. Oh, soggy boots can be sold. Neat. We're gonna store these clothing pieces. We're gonna store these hairstyles that we don't use. The shampoo. We have 2 Ash shampoos. We'll store one. We'll use the other. And trying to see if there's anything worth storing. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. And sort all that. Sort the storage. Back out of it. Alright. Here's the Ash shampoo. Boom. We gotta go to the actual boom there so you can see how the shampoo works. 0-degree weather, yeah. Small town, have 170 people move here a day. Wow. Yeah, your city planners need to fix that really bad, Paula. That's pretty bad. We only got like 6 minutes left on stream, and I don't have a small pin, so I can't tame that fox. But maybe, just maybe, if we come through this tunnel, we'll see the fabbits. Fabbits. There's a fabbit. Eat the herbs, fabbit. Come on, fabbit. These things are like Jigglypuff's second cousin twice removed. They seriously look like a fluffy Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Okay, come on. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Getting closer, little fabbit. Getting closer. Come here. Just a little bit more. Closer. Okay, these look like they're a large animal, but clearly because this is a large pen, they're not. I wasted some herbs, and I need to just pick up this large pen. Because fabbits apparently aren't large animals. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and remove that. We don't need it. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's. We need to construct us a. Well, that's something we can do real quick. We can put the pin inside the storage, since storage is shared amongst all the locations. And we need to go back to the constructor area and have them deal with all that stuff. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft us a little traveler's knot. Let's actually craft us 2 of them, which hurts because it burns a few vines. We're going to go check out our 2 farms. We've got the Dapplewood farm. Let's go there first. That's where our sprig pigs are. We'll be able to pick some flowers up. And maybe we'll have a baby sprig pig. Oh, there we go. Check it out, guys. It's a little baby sprig pig. And all they are just a smaller model with different colored flowers. The babies, you don't have to do anything to care for them, which is... Oh, we do have a small little pin here. Alright. We hit the wrong button, and we hit the wrong button afterwards. Definitely foreign, yeah. Oh, yeah. Build a 2-deck highway. Yeah, that's the thing. In Texas, you tend to build double-decker highways, which terrify the snot out of me. Being from Oklahoma, where we like to be on the ground because of, tornadoes and whatnot. There's some blueberries and some strawberries, and there's our... These get harvested too, which is really weird. But yeah, so there's our groffles. We got some groffle milk. And see, we have pins here. I don't think we have any extra pins, though. We got an extra small pin here, too. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, we are going to be calling the stream, guys. It is time for us to save and be very disappointed. We're going to go from 36% to probably like 32% maybe. Oh, 41%. So we had the 5% increase. That was rather good for us. Excellent. Well, Turtle Club, it's been great. Other people are overwhelmed by the city. Yes, yes. Time flies with this particular stream. It does. Like an hour, boom, snap fingers, there we are. And it's just a real, like, I don't know how to explain this particular game. Not a whole lot happens, and then time just zips by. And it's nice. But yeah, Turtle Club, just everyone, thank you for showing up and chilling with us today. We had Baja first up and was just saying hey, and then Chadley popped in. Again, Baja is Bala's significant other. They stream together, family friendly, non-family friendly. Check them out, guys. And while you're checking them out, be sure to check out Chadley too, because Chadley is an amazing streamer as well. I try to catch whoever's streaming when I go on break at work. And Keo, thanks for coming in. IKM Wolf, good morning again. Thanks for always being here for the last couple of weeks, since we started streaming on the couch. And Sally and Shadow showed up. Thanks for coming in, guys. Always a pleasure to see Shadow. All of our sponsors who were in today, Shadow, Keo, and Chadley. Thank you for being a sponsor and helping us to do what we're doing here. Without you guys, we're just a guy playing video games on a couch. With all of you here, it makes it a channel. And Turtle Club, I'm going to have a good night. You all have a good morning, good breakfast, good dinner, good lunch, wherever you are, whatever you're about to do. This is Magazine saying, have a good one, and thanks for watching. Take care, y'all.